bro. You get the fuck away from me, alright? I'm in cover, alright? And my max engine is a Cummins at 605 for this truck. Oh no!
You better hurry up and get in front of that truck.
Oh, fuck it! Hey Billy, it was a plane, not a accident. It was a plane, Billy. It's a plane that I hit.
Watching you go from 75 miles an hour to 0 in fucking a millisecond just made my fucking day.
Why did it have to be a plane?
Oh. How much damage you did?
Oh, like 100%, 86%. Sometimes you just gotta max pin, bro. Where is my whole team? Oh, I'm way in front of everybody.
We're taking Charlie. Behind you.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, go!
Ah!
Did you get good?
Oh, I think I got a picture. Oh, are you kidding me? Interaction. Oh, I did get a picture of the ghost. Thank God. Do that, Chad. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Shit. Yo, you good?
How do I tag it?
Hey, we're skipping right of it.
Hit tab,
Oh my God, I'm still night vision.
and it will do the.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I get it.
You can hold Alt as well, either left or right, and it makes things that bigger that you're hovering over, and then you can zoom in while holding Alt to make things larger. So basically, that allows you to read your cards easier without scrolling into the table.
Right, yeah, because I feel like that would-
Enhance.
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 Stop fucking! Stop fucking doing that! All right. So
All
how are we kicking this off now?
So we can roll this die and see who goes first.
Where's it dies? Oh, I see it. Green goes first.
It's like that's Elder Storage.
It is. Hold on, let me get some copyright-free EDM music.
There we go.
Looking for royalty-free music?
So did we have to bring our own ecstasy in here or no?
Safest.
I mean,
God damn it.
okay, go first. So, yeah, so you're gonna want to right-click your deck and draw 6 cards. 7 cards, sorry.
Wait, why are you drawing cards for my shit?
That's my deck. You're over here.
Why's
bro.
your...
That's my deck.
Oh, I can't see like any of your... Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, he has his green zone there, but yeah, you can't see it. or
Yeah,
whatever
I'm
it
like,
is.
bro, you got my cards, and you're like swiping them.
Yeah, so that's why another reason to have the blue thing for you.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Easier to see.
I just don't get that. Why?
It's
Yeah,
that's-
so
I
Ben
honestly-
was saying maybe uninstall and reinstall tabletop at some point. Obviously, you don't have to do that right now, but
Gigs is it?
it's not. It shouldn't be
very,
mine.
it's very small.
That's the thing.
It's,
All right. We're gonna. I'm gonna do this. I gotta do this. I want the immersion.
It's 2.71.
Yeah, it'll go quick. We can fucking EDM jam out. Meantime, just gonna do this the whole time.
Maybe I should unmute your stream. Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
Makes a lot more sense now.
A lot more immersive now.
See, I just brought in the MP3 player and I was playing some Garden Walk ambient music. Where's how do I even do this? Objects, components. Okay.
Oh, Kyle's talking about streaming in the background.
Yeah, he's talking about like putting a divider up. Oh shit! I hear you on your stream. Oh shit!
Is this copyright free, Trevor? Am I gonna get copyright struck for this?
I have no clue. I feel like it should be, and that's why it's in the game.
All right.
Oh, this is like built into tabletop.
Yeah,
Oh, it probably
yeah.
is. Old McDonald.
Please
Dude,
no.
magic to this, guys. Of course,
Oh
the
yeah,
one
it's like
time
2
I have
gigs.
like
I got this.
like 5 people tuning in on Twitch to watch Magic. We're sitting here listening to Old
Let's
McDonald
go,
waiting.
What the fuck?
I promise we're gonna get to Magic eventually, but we're having technical difficulties.
Right. And by technical difficulties, you mean like technical successes, because Old McDonald slaps.
Dude, yeah, fire breather, man.
Yeah.
We're this. I'm gonna rename the stream. This is a critique of tabletop simulator in-game music. We're gonna listen to every track 3 times.
Hey, that's how you get past like the DMCA stuff. Because you can critique it, or you can use it for like different purposes. Depending on those purposes, you can
All right, well,
be allowed
guys,
to listen to it.
I mean, I guess I won this game because I laid a land and I got 1 health, so I'm technically the highest health, so I win.
What?
Yeah, bro, that's my bad.
Excuse me, I didn't forfeit from the game, so
That's true.
no.
And I had like worse technical difficulties than anybody, so I think I should
yeah.
get a ribbon or something for that.
Pass.
Yeah, I should get passed.
What a pretty
Absolutely.
legit
Right.
starting hand too. I mean, ain't bad, Chad.
All right, tabletop. I'm just gonna make sure I still
That's a
have
pretty
the.
good hand you got there.
Don't be looking at my hand.
All I saw was the one signet that's in every single commander deck.
Oh, arcane signet.
Are you stream sniping me, bro? Are you stream
I
sniping?
mean,
Oh yeah.
I pretty much accepted that that's gonna happen whenever I play with people and stream it.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
I do like that it lowers the cards down, because it used to just be they were always up invisible, but so now I can look at your stream and like not immediately know what you have.
Unless the thing is, I tend to, while I'm doing it, I don't tend to look at them right here. I tend to actually go down and look at them here because you can zoom in on them better.
Well, and that's fine, because even at that point, like I also can't read what they are, so
Yeah.
it's not like it matters all that much. All I can see is the picture. And I
Yeah,
do
that
not
was-
have the cards memorized.
That was a good sound. Let's see what they got for hip hop and
Oh,
rap.
does it not continue to play?
Urban Tough.
Is that a setting I have to set it to?
I don't know. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, maybe this is.
Dude, this is like some hardcore, like,
Oh yeah, loop genre.
this is like, this is supposed to be rap. Like, I feel like this is like, it's like upbeat fight music.
Yeah.
I don't hear a single rap.
What, like that one Queen song?
Bohemian Rhapsody?
Don't stop me now,
Oh,
'cause I'm having a good time. That was on Shaun of the Dead. That was a great movie.
Great movie. Underrated.
One of the greatest.
Yeah, Shaun of the Dead. Also, what's the one where they're cops?
Dude, there's no way. Hot Fuzz. It was
Hot Fuzz. Also extremely underrated.
Fuck.
Still not?
Yep.
The fuck? That's
Might
interesting.
just have to find a different table to play with you.
Yeah.
Did you see me just like?
Eat the wrap off the table. Now it's floating.
How do I? Can I turn it down individually for like mine?
Yeah, you can go to music, I think, at the top, and then we should be able to
Like-
drag that down, I think.
Oh here.
Or just
Well, there's like
mute it.
there's also like 2 different music players. I don't know. It's weird.
Yep.
Oh, you can turn the volume down on that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, we'll play this game like this, and then maybe we'll just have to find a separate table.
I'm down. We're both down. We got third party.
It's fine now. Like I'm just gonna roll with this.
Just gonna fucking send it.
Yeah. All right.
Alright.
So it kept my stuff. Are we?
Yep,
You
we're
gotta
good.
like restart all that
Nope, we
stuff.
should be good to go.
No, because yeah, we didn't actually change anything like on this little
Yeah,
server.
basically you
I
left
almost
and
hit
left
open.
and rejoined. Is
How are you
all
not
I
hitting
have.
them?
I got you.
Yeah.
So what am I?
Yeah.
Am I drawing cards now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have drawn them before actually, but you're good. You're gone. Yeah, so
Okay.
draw.
Oh, I
7.
hadn't drawn either.
Oh.
So yeah, draw up to 7. And so if you don't like the cards in your hand, you can mulligan, which is you put them all at the bottom of your deck and then you draw 6 instead of 7. But honestly, just keep the first 7 because why not?
All right. So I did 7. Can you guys see these cards that I have?
No, because they're in your hand. You can see them, but we see
Oh,
just the
okay.
back of them. So like
You're-
if you
I
look
gotcha.
over at my hand and stuff like that.
Also, your stream
Oh.
is still on the chatting thing.
Yep. I just saw that. I just saw that.
Like I'm sure they love looking at your face.
That's all I'm here for, right? Like I'm not. Oh, they wanted to see some gameplay. I gotcha. Yeah, that's not happening. All right.
Yeah, so it is your turn, so you can
Yeah,
you can draw a card right away too. So you can draw up to 8,
2 of them.
and then you can play 1 mana, and then you can play anything that costs a singular
Right
mana,
on you?
assuming you have a normal mana.
2 of them. Not much we could have done about that.
All right. So there's that. You said Alt to just.
Yeah, Alt
Yeah.
if you hover over with the
And
mouse.
then hover over it will make it big. And then while holding that, you can scroll in and out as well.
Yeah,
Fire
make
there,
it
that-
super.
Oh
big.
wow.
Okay, I already found a new table that we can try out sometime, but I would have to, I think, move all my other stuff over, but that wouldn't take too long.
So
Do
I
we ever
can
need
draw.
a
Sorry.
6-person table? Do we think?
Maybe I don't know.
I'll go ahead and I'll set up a 6 and a 4-person at some point. And I'll keep this one set up too if we get it to work in the future. All right.
Okay, yeah, say you
That's
wouldn't be
fine,
able to
okay.
load the table now because
Yeah, the tables are weird anyway.
I'm always ready.
So I drew a land. I can still draw a card after that, right?
No,
If I have the.
So you drew a card at the beginning of the turn. You can play.
Ooh, what just happened?
Whoops. Someone. Well, we might as well just go to the new table now.
Oh no! What is this?
Because I think RevoDee tried to reload it because I watched him go in there, but he forgot that this was a custom one and not the one he downloaded. So it loaded the one from the other place.
Oh, we can open this one and see.
No, I got the image failed the load thing.
Oh, I
Hey,
got
my
two.
shit loaded up in this one.
But I can see it all now. I can.
So
see
yeah,
it.
I mean that just means something in this one failed, but
So and this is
Like,
used,
interesting.
and this is used for Magic.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
as long as it's got an untap button.
oh, it's got a draw too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this one might be cool.
All right. Fuck
You
it.
guys are promoted as well, so we'll see how well this one works. I
I'm not
guess.
gonna play with any more of that crap. That was my bad.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's all good.
All right,
Uh,
where's all your decks at?
I
I
just
don't know what
loaded them
these
in.
zones are though.
Graveyard.
assuming-
Graveyard's the skull. The exile is the circle with one.
Yeah,
I did-
and then
I did the green Black Elf token deck, I believe.
but there's like 2
Yes.
commander things. I don't know why there's 2. Oh, am I
Uh,
just up to 2 and 4? What the fuck?
That might be a sideboard thing.
Well, it's like counting how many times you summon them, but it's going by 2. I don't understand why.
Is this the right spot? Is my deck in the right spot?
Oh,
Yep.
here, this is what we'll
Yep,
do.
it is.
Okay. So search parentheses capital C.
Yeah, I don't mind this board at all. It's got all your shit, your counters and stuff, right on the side.
Yeah.
And these guys here, that's the commander, right?
Oh, look, and you can change your playmat by just putting a URL in here.
Here, we'll grab these two because I don't like whatever they were trying to do above. Man, let me. There we go. And yeah, we just cover up whatever the fuck they have as their thing. Unsnap it. Grid. Oh, come on. Okay, I had to turn off snap and grade.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, and then there's I'll
Menu
fix it later.
configuration. Okay.
No, here, yeah, just do that for now. I'll make it better later, but
Yeah.
All
what's
right.
this bottom left supposed to be, you think?
Whatever.
Oh, you
will
can
go.
automatically mulligan too, it looks like.
Mhm.
Unfriendly.
So are we-
friend- Fuck.
So are we looking right now to see who goes first?
We can- yeah, we
See, yeah,
can-
look at that. That draw works. Oh, is my deck upset? Yeah, my deck was okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
we can.
who
reroll.
goes first? Dice scripted. We didn't even roll the dice. I clicked it and it
Oh
rolled.
yeah, it initially I think just has to see who all is at the seats, and then you'll hit R and it'll actually like roll it.
I
So,
gotcha.
like,
And I'm red.
I mean, oh,
No,
and
I'm
it
not.
highlights you.
Oh,
my
I'm
gosh,
in
the
the red
turns
zone,
are
but
on.
okay.
Okay.
That is so
Shit,
cool.
shit.
Yep, Trevor. We
And
definitely
it
just need to.
highlights. This table is so much better.
I gotta
This
move
is
my
so
stuff.
cool.
I don't know if
Yeah,
you guys
here,
are
I'll help
watching
you.
my stream, but I'm like,
and you can
Well, we
draw.
can see that
You
you're
can also
kinda
draw
messed- what are
3
you
cards
doing?
at a time too.
Why would you need to draw 3 cards at a time?
Right
That's the
now to
question.
get up to your 7 hand,
Oh, you can just click the button 7 times.
or you can
1,
just
2,
right
3,
click it,
5, 6, 7.
or you can
Boom,
just
see?
or you
Now
can
I
just
highlight-
type the desired amount.
Where? How?
It say if you highlight a thing, it says left click to
I
draw
can just-
1, right click for.
So if I just type 7 right now,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Oh my
I
god.
hit 2 though, and only gave me 1.
All right.
But okay.
That's fine. All right. Well, I guess I go first. I'm going to play a plains.
Oh, it lets you scry and shit too. Jeez. Oh, so that bottom number is how many your hand.
Oh, so you don't even have to count. You can see if people are cheating. Okay, yeah. Trevor, you just need to modify.
Yeah, I'll make this one better.
hey man, hey, so here's the thing. I'd like to take credit that we chose this one because the other one wasn't loading up. I'm just gonna pretend that's the case and that
Can I click your draw button?
yeah, do it.
No,
Do it.
nothing happens.
Oh.
That's kind of cool though.
Wait, so what's the order here? Do we
So
go
So you need to,
left?
draw. Yeah, you'll go next, but
Oh.
you need to draw 7 cards.
Yep.
Okay.
And I think when it's your turn at the top, something should appear. And you'll
Yep. You have to
in-
click it to end it.
Oh no. Oh, that was good. That was good. I did right click,
Yep,
and then
That's
left,
what I
Yeah,
want.
so right, left.
yeah, I saw like a bunch of cards explode out of the pile, and I was like, oh
I'm
no.
surprised they don't. Well, I guess it's because it can probably only be left or right click, but I would feel like right click would be like 7 initially.
Right. Land cards. Where are we playing those?
I mean, you can
Well, I
Just like
guess-
in the bottom.
Yeah, so land usually goes in the bottom. I think even on the table that we had, the squares didn't actually have a land space in them. Yours did, but ours did not. It just had like a battlefield section.
and yeah, you can draw because it's you draw at the beginning of your turn. You just don't draw when you start the game, so you can draw another card.
Oh, that's right. And you're always like allowed to draw one at
Yep.
the beginning of your turn, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The only time you don't is like just now when I started the game. Whoever starts the game does it. That's the only time.
Okay.
And then if that's all you can play,
I can play as many land cards as I want, right?
just one land card.
Okay. So how do I kick it off to Eldest?
So on the
bad.
top, there should be a like intern or something button underneath your menus. Click that.
Click here to enter.
Yeah.
It really was that simple. Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, what are these? Blue commander damage, green commander damage, red commander damage. What? I guess I can track how much damage I've done to other people.
Because remember, if a commander does, what is it, 21 points damage total to you, you win.
Oh, yeah. I kind of remember something about. I honestly don't fully remember the rule, but I know it's a thing.
I think it's 21 points.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that a land card? That is a land card.
Yeah, there's some special lands.
Alright, my turn. So I draw first right away.
There's hidden stuff underneath the table. An encoder. Registries.
Wait, how do I lower my camera?
Right click, right hold, and then move your mouse.
Oh, it's like, well, I mean, it's like, it's when I'm trying to rotate it lower, it just like stops at table level.
Oh yeah, I mean, just now go over to the side and you can just barely see those.
Yeah. Oh shit! Look, open your drawer, Trevor.
What's in my drawer?
You got fucking dice and shit in there.
Oh, nice. Oh, a mana counter. Oh, so yeah, I guess I could technically, like, I haven't seen that where you like say, oh, I tap this much, so now I have this much white mana, and then you like spend it and stuff like that. But
What is an MTG loader?
That's to load decks.
yeah, it probably helps you load a deck in.
Oh, I gotcha. That's super fucking cool, actually. What is this button for? This red button?
Lock.
It's a panic
Off
button.
Mats panic button. Press to reset the mats and remove the change mats button. Maybe don't push that.
Push it twice.
Maybe don't fuck with shit.
Right? Maybe don't fuck with shit. Word.
There's a monarch crown too, so we can give you the crown when you win.
So I can only so and you're gonna hear me ask like
Yep,
dumb
no, it's all
questions
good.
probably a lot, but okay. So at the beginning of my turn,
Mm-hmm.
I draw a card. I can only lay down one land card a turn.
Correct.
Unless you have a card that tells you you can do
But
Yeah.
when it comes to like I'm not sure what you could like consider the cards that aren't land cards or what the terminology is for that.
Any other card that you pay mana for, as long as you can pay for it, you can play as many as you want.
Okay. Yep.
So here,
that's
I'm
pretty much
adding
the
off to
question
the
was.
side is like the turn, what you can do on your turn,
Okay.
and then so because this was whoop, I didn't copy it apparently, and then
All
kind
right.
of
So and it starts from the top, right?
Yep.
The untap step, upkeep, draw,
Yep.
main phase.
So untap just means anything you have tapped becomes untapped if it can. Some things stay tapped for effect reasons. Upkeep means like some will just say during your next upkeep phase or whatever. Draw step is just literally you draw a card. Main phase is you do you summon stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
You have your combat, which you do all those other things if you decide to even do combat. And then after combat, you still have another main phase. So if you haven't placed a land or something, you can still do that after combat. The final thing is you have your end step. And then the very last is you kind of clean up. You make sure that you discard down to 7 cards if you're over. If anything that says at the end of your turn, stuff like that happens.
Oh, I gotcha.
So, and then it moves on to the next person.
I gotcha. All right. So it's very interesting.
So yeah, at this point you can play any card that only costs 2 mana.
Yeah.
So,
And so the numbers mean it can be any type of mana, and then if it shows an actual symbol, it has to match what's on the card.
all right. So if it's just a number,
But it
like
can be and a mana and any color mana.
okay, I gotcha.
So yeah, a green and a black makes 2,
right.
but a green cannot be used for a skull symbol.
All right. And it's fine if I only had enough mana to just like to not do anything aside from just pull a land card on my turn, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's my turn, I think.
Yep. Okay. And then, yeah, that's the thing that sometimes initially you can kind of just not really do much except for play a land and move on. That's what I'm going to do as well. Play that does not do anything, so I'm going to end my turn.
So Plains makes sense as a land card. Gavani Township, Caves of Koilos. What mana is that?
So this one, oops, whoa, fucking my camera. If you hit space, it like, jumps back to your default orientation. So that is,
Okay.
it can either be a white or black. Basically, it's a multicolored.
Oh, but it can't be like green or blue,
Correct.
right?
It can't be green or blue.
I got you. What was that
Um,
noise?
I think this technically says that it could be an uncolored mana, but that doesn't really
No.
make all that much sense.
No, so
What
it's,
is it?
it's tap for an uncolored mana, tap to add either a plains or a swamp, but then I take a point of
Oh,
damage.
and it does. Okay, I see. So yeah, it's uncolored unless he takes 1 point of damage. Then he can make it a white or a black.
Yep.
But like, yeah. So some lands have special things with them, or that you
Mhm.
can do.
I
All these
gotcha.
commanders came up. So I'll play one in a second that you'll see. Does something special.
I gotcha. What does the counter do?
Which counter?
The one that you were just clicking.
So those are life points. We all start with 40.
Okay.
So I was just seeing how it worked.
I gotcha.
Like that. So that's like, it's right click hurts you, left click heals.
Okay.
It says that when you hover over it too. I just didn't read.
Right. Oh, it is my turn. Whoops. So I got. Wait, I already have 7 cards.
But you can still draw. You
Did I
just,
draw?
you just can't end the turn at
With 8.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Remember, there's a-
Yeah, so if you're drawing and discarding, you'll always have 7. Like if you just do 1, it's not until you start playing multiple cards that your count will go down.
I gotcha.
Remember, there's a draw button at the bottom. I know you just like drag. it.
Yeah, you just yeah. I started like I got halfway to my hand with it, and I was like,
Son
it's
of
too
a
late to turn
bitch.
back.
Yeah.
Back, they're gonna see me as a bitch, and I'm weak.
And then yeah, your commander costs, normal, so 2 of
Good.
any mana, and then a
So-
swamp and a green.
All right. So like, my question is, do I need to play my commander? Like, do I just like grab it out of the command zone and put it in play with my other stuff during the combat phase, or do I leave my commander here?
You play it from that zone.
Yeah, so you would play it. You can just always play it at any time that you have the mana to pay for it. Like
Gotcha.
it doesn't. You don't have to wait to draw it. Essentially, you also don't have to play it either. Like if you just never want to
Right.
summon your commander, you don't have to.
Right. Well, I'm sure there's like pros and cons to doing that.
Yeah. And then
Um,
every time it gets defeated, it goes back into this zone. But then the next time you try to summon it, it will cost 2 more of any color mana to summon it.
right. So artifacts you can only equip to like cards. It's not like meant to be a standalone thing, right?
You can
Or, I
play.
mean, I guess if it explicitly says that it's meant for like another card.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Yeah. Artifacts you can
Okay.
play into the field. If it's like, is it an equipment? Like artifact equipment? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can play that on the field, and then it probably has an equip cost in the description of the card.
Yep.
You basically pay that to attach it to the creature. So you could, like you could play it to the field. So like you probably means that you have 2 mana and you don't have any more mana in your hand. So like you have 8 cards. You have to play something, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
do I need to play it or can I discard it?
I mean, if you can't, you might as well play it and put it on the field if it.
I gotcha.
If you can play it. Otherwise, you discard it, you lose it. It goes to the grave.
All right.
So,
So this leads into my next question. So the card itself costs 2 mana to play of any type. But to equip it, it costs a different amount. Does that mean for a combined total? So like for example, and I'm just gonna let you guys know what it is. It's a,
Yeah, that's fine.
It's the Mask of Evachin or Evacin, whatever. So it's like it costs 2 mana to play and it costs 3 to equip. So do I need a grand total of like 5 in a single combat phase to like
To put it on
get it out? And
yeah, to put it on a creature, yes.
okay.
Well, or you can put onto the field now and pay 2, and it will just sit there. And then whenever you have the mana in a creature, you would pay 3 and attach it.
I might. Yeah, I'll probably do that.
So you can just have it sit there because it's not like we can do anything to it anyway. We would just know you have it.
Mm-hmm.
But that way you
gotcha.
don't have to discard since you'd have to play a card anyway.
Right. So I can. I'll put that there.
Now.
No. You just hit,
this-
you can hit Q and E to tap them 45 degrees.
So yeah, if in your top right next to the man holding weights, you might have to click that a couple times and it will turn from 15 to 45. And then if you just hit Q and E once, it'll like rotate it just a 45 degree. So,
Okay.
because it doesn't have to be like sideways, it just has to be. Technically, it doesn't like necessarily need to be tapped either, I guess, but like it's how you keep track of if it's used or not. So
Right. Yeah. No. I like being able to tap it. And this. Well, I mean, obviously, like I can flip this, but you guys can flip it anyways, right?
Well,
there's no competitive edge to me like playing something down face down because that's not Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, and here you don't play face down unless a card very specifically says to, but I've never seen one like this. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh has face down things.
Yeah. I was just for some reason I was like, it's all in the heart of the cards. Like, wait a second.
And then you should be able to click this untap button down here, and it will untap everything for you at the start of your next. Like, so I mean, you can do it. See,
okay. I see.
If you have things tapped.
Wait, so if I untap, it's okay. I thought I was gonna break the system by untapping it when it's already untapped, so it just like re-taps them. I'm a simple man that way. Yeah, I think that'll be it for my turn. Because I have 7 cards, so yeah.
Yeah, believe it or not, Billy literally has a deck that I played against him the other night, and it literally revolves around playing cards face upside down or face down.
Oh, interesting.
But you're allowed to flip it over though.
No, his cards is specifically you play him face down, and they're like a 2/2 creature, and then he pays a cost later on, and he can flip them, and then they do whatever their a regular ability.
Yeah, they're like the flip ones from Yu-Gi-Oh, but that's the first deck I've kind of seen built around that mechanic and Magic. All right, so like yeah, I'm going to draw this one, or summon this. Tranquil Cove, and when it enters the battlefield tapped, so Ari just starts at angle. And see, it can be either yellow or blue without penalty. It's just tapping it does that. And then also when it enters the battlefield, I get 1 life.
And that's like, and that's pretty much like the cost of it coming like in on or coming in tapped is it just gives you life.
Yeah, right? Yep, and that's why it comes in tapped, because it's just trying to make you not be able to gain a life and a mana in the same turn, essentially.
I gotcha.
Alrighty, now what else can I do? Let's organize these a little bit. So I still only have 2 mana that I technically have, so I can't do anything. So, okay, my turn.
Well,
what was this timer thing on the side that you activated? Oh, it's counting down for 24 hours?
No, that's just a clock.
Oh, I gotcha. Oh, this is okay. I thought it was counting down at first. Yeah.
No, yeah, I like having the clock in here. You can use it as a timer. You can switch it over to that, so like we can set a 6-second timer.
Okay.
Also, you can just have it be, or a stopwatch. If someone starts taking too long, you can start measuring how long they're taking. But I just usually have some sort of clock in here. I know most of us can see it in the bottom right, but if you have a full screen set up, you only have one monitor, then the time starts getting away from you. You're like, what time is it?
Yeah, what time is it? It's been hours.
I'm in this virtual world of nothingness.
Yeah, I really definitely like Tabletop Simulator. Like this shit's like super neat, I think, and whoever created it is like on the ball.
And there's crazy scripting stuff you can do like this that it just takes time, and once you have it set up, it's real nice. And sometimes if it breaks, then it sucks, but
right,
you can do some really cool things. Like I made a little Uno thing that you could flip a card to change the direction and like what the active color was and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good shit. Excuse me. Get your fucking hand off my card.
Sorry. Just looking at it, alright? Looking at it, alright? Calm down.
Or is I gonna use like my hand to slap your hand? Yeah, I don't think I have no mana cards today, and I have like nothing that I can play for the mana that I have right now.
So I think I understand what they're doing with the buttons above. That's how much mana you would add to the cost. You would add 2 mana. You would add 4 mana.
I got it.
Because why does it matter how? And like then if you need to know how many times you've summoned it, you just divide that number by 2. I guess that makes sense.
So yeah, then if you can't play anything, you have to discard 1 card and it just goes into your graveyard.
I gotcha. I'm gonna try not to throw away something I might actually like really need.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to go into the scripting editor and change that from up and by a 2 to a 1, and I was like, wait a minute, I think I know what they're doing.
Anon Blade. Yeah, that's probably a good choice to discard. I mean, that's a pretty decent card, but
I'm like weighing the options of like because there's like a certain synergy, I guess. Obviously, if you guys know this deck that I'm playing with, like
I mean, I know that deck. So yeah, that deck basically revolves around you want to get your commander on the field and get her to do damage to a player, and you get tokens, which are basically a creature card but not a creature card. And it revolves around getting a whole bunch of elf tokens that are 1/1s and just attacking with overwhelming force.
Yeah. Yep. That's kind of like the gist of what I got. And I'm like a simple guy, but I picked up on that when I was reading it.
Yeah, so I am also playing a token deck. Trevor is playing a flying deck. I believe that's what it's
Did I? Oh. I think when I redid this, I didn't. That's so annoying. To fix that later. Basically, I don't think I grabbed the updated cards.
Oh no.
So I think half of them are updated, but I think some of my instants and lands are the old version because I got confused. These are not the right versions, but oh well. It's not like that. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Alright, so I'm going to play Command Tower because I was realizing that symbol. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that little cube symbol is. That's not right. Oh well. Okay. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, I can do. Okay, so I can start doing shit. It's just what do I want to do? That's the question. I guess there's one thing I can do.
Wait, 23:10? It's 10:10 right now. 23 would be 11 o'clock, wouldn't
It's
it?
not showing local time. That's
showing
odd.
Trevor's.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, okay.
I thought it just updated for
I was
everyone.
like,
Like,
I was
'cause
like,
I thought
oh
it would
no!
be pulling from your time.
It's
Huh, that's
probably.
odd.
It's probably.
I was like, man, it got
server
really late
time.
just now.
Essentially, that's weird.
Yeah, because you're hosting the game.
I guess.
Yeah, that would.
is-
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Interesting. Well,
Let's see what this is.
when Court Photographer enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a planes card, put it onto the battlefield tab, then shuffle your library off your lines.
Ooh, nice.
Well,
That's nifty.
I
It
think
is
I
very, very nifty.
actually am planning on replacing him at some point, but because I think there's a similar one that heals you when it comes out, but I guess getting in planes isn't bad at all. Even though I can search and not really see my deck, I'll shuffle. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay,
What's this?
okay.
Oh, Mulligan.
Right.
Drugs. Drugs. Drugs.
So I will
Oh, what is this?
play Angel of Finality flying. Angel of Finality.
Exile all cards from target player's graveyard.
Um,
Exile them? Does that mean like no longer like?
Yeah.
Does
So,
is exile like super dead?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
super
that's-
graveyard?
there's no way it can
You'll
come
find
back.
out right now
I
because you're the
gotcha,
only
yeah.
person with cards in his graveyard. So
Oh
I'm gonna exile that, and so it'll just get moved.
no! I'm just like no. Put it back. Put it back. All right. Piece of shit.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah. Fuck. Are there not like much land cards in my deck?
There should be.
I'm not. I haven't gotten any.
My
For a
turn.
commander deck, you usually want 30 to 40 land cards.
Yeah,
I
you just
believe
might
was
be
the
getting-
ratio I saw.
It might be what we call in the biz mana fuck.
Yeah, or mana screwed.
I love how professional. I love how professional that term is. Like, yeah, you're just mana fucked, bro.
Mana
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you just don't draw mana. I mean,
It happens.
shit.
I'm in the same situation. I've gone 2 turns without drawing a mana, so
This is turn 3, I think, or maybe it is just turn 2.
yeah. So that's one thing we need to add is a turn counter.
It does have a turn counter, but I don't know exactly what it's doing. Because it says turn 5 on Dale, and I don't think that's. I don't know if it was necessarily right to begin with. I don't know.
Mhm.
Because, like, now it's saying turn 6 when it got to me, but you.
Well, because you're just starting. No, that
Oh, you
would
think
be
it's
right.
like counting turns individually, so
That-
it's like turn 6 means that we each went
Yeah.
like twice?
No, that would be right. It went to turn 6 between him because he started the game.
Oh,
No, you
okay.
start.
Yeah, you
You went
started.
first.
I went.
See, that's
Yeah.
what doesn't make sense. It's incrementing on my turn.
Oh, interesting. Maybe because you're the host. I don't know.
Yeah, or yeah, and I'm first. I don't. But yeah. So I guess that should be close enough, though.
Well, I think
probably.
that's right because I didn't play a mana that last turn, and I have 4 manas on the field, so that would have been turn 5 for me. His turn 5.
Oh, because yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, and I have 5. This one, the 6th one,
Yeah,
is from
so
something
yeah, it would
special.
be-
So I guess this is my 6th turn. But interesting. All right. Well, I guess I got untap, and then I have another special land. Oh, the special land. I'm going to put my special lands up here.
All the special
I'm
lands.
slouching down in my chair and forgetting that I'm not very visible.
Oh, I thought you were saying you were slouching in your chair, hoping you could see the table differently. No, doesn't work that way.
Gotta get the good angle.
Yeah, bro, I've been trying that all night. It hasn't. It's not panning out.
Gotta get the good angle on the table.
Alright, wow.
Cool looking card. Oval Palace.
That is another commander staple card.
Oh, wow, this is gonna suck for everyone.
But they ask you to staple the card. That sounds kind of rough.
Something for everyone.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, everyone, but well. Yes and no. Give me a second.
The next turn, up to 1 target creature gets. So those numbers on I don't even know how I was gonna phrase this question. So like that / with the -5 and the -0, like the first one is attack, the other one's
Defense, yeah, and if your defense ever goes below 0, you die. That
I
creature
gotcha.
dies. If the attack is below 0, it doesn't matter.
So and those are is that 5 /0, is that what's considered like a counter, or do you add counters to that stuff?
It would kind of be considered a counter, I guess.
I got you.
So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to gain 1, and then I'm going to put -5, -0 on this thing, on the creature angel, or the angel finality. So it's technically a -2/4. and that just stays there until my next turn. I guess. Never mind. This isn't what I thought it was. I thought this was on the defense. I'm like, that would like insta kill anything under 5. Start at
So,
5.
so your next turn, up to 1 target creature gets
Yeah.
-5. So that would kill the Angel of Finality then, right? Because
No,
or
'cause it affects her power. So she's a
Oh.
-2
power. So it's like not
forward,
doing anything.
So yeah. So it just means she can't attack her.
I gotcha.
And
I'll
since
try to
it's
keep
until my
that.
next turn, we just won't even really like actually track it.
I gotcha.
The one thing I liked about the other table is that it had a nice like area in the middle
Mm-hmm.
to put all these things, but that's fine. Let's put them off to like one side, and that'll be our counter side. And then I think I'm gonna be done. So don't understand what this skip turn thing is.
Well,
For 1 hour without flipping the table. Nice. I just got an achievement.
Nice.
oops, I forgot to.
I would if I could. That's all I'm saying.
I guess I'm gonna do this.
Oh, it's the loyalty counters on here that fucked up.
Partner with Yanak, Scavenging Sentinel. I can put that card in my hand. Shuffle.
Never another creature control leaves the battlefield. If it has 1 or more counters on it, you draw a card and lose 1 life.
Yep. That. Return.
Hey, hey, hey. Do this. Right, for how much am I tapping? 2 green. When Root Weaver Druid enters the battlefield, each opponent may search their library for up to 3 basic land cards. They each put one of those cards onto the battlefield tapped under your control, and the rest onto the battlefield tapped under their control. Then each player who searched their library this way shuffles it.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm actually good that you put that because I'm going to fucking do that.
Put one of these cards.
So basically, I have to give you 1, but then we get 2.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. What's your deck? Green, black, and what's on?
Yep, green, black.
And a basic land, I assume.
Yeah.
So I get it. Yeah, that. Okay, so yeah.
Which, I mean, will literally never do anything. Well, I guess it can count as a non-colored mana, I suppose. Oh, he's actually going to give you a swamp.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, you said
okay.
no, you bring that back.
Oh,
You put that. You bring it. Oh.
Planes. I mean, they're 2 uncolored mana, I guess.
Right, 2 uncolored mana.
That helped me out back because I didn't have any forest mana because I'm running a tricolor deck. So
Oh, nice.
All right. So what exactly is it that kicks off the combat phase? Is that just like where I'm like,
It's
I
just
want to?
yeah. After you're done, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to attack you with this.
Let's-
Anything you summoned on your turn though, it has summoning sickness unless it says it has haste on it.
Okay.
Um,
Can I equip the Mask of Avacyn?
Yep.
Would I be right to
definitely.
do that? All right. So
Yeah,
I'll
and
use-
so I guess to clarify, you're not doing that on your combat phase. You're just still in your main
this
phase.
is pre-combat. Yeah,
Yep.
I gotcha.
Or it could be like if you just skipped your combat, it could technically be after as well. But, yeah.
So and then okay, so here's the bit that I might need to. Oh wait a second. I can't use that, can I?
Yeah, you can just tap this last. Or no, this
It's-
is tapped. This is tapped already, isn't it?
No, the two greens were tapped for the Root Weaver,
Yeah.
right? I summoned Root Weaver. Wait, the swamp is swamp black. Is that what that is?
Yes.
So the equip 3 is that does
Yeah, you don't.
that's
you don't
wait that's any I can do that,
Yeah,
right?
the 3 can be any.
Yeah, but you
Okay,
don't, you don't
yeah,
have
yeah,
enough
so I'm
'cause
good.
You cost. No, you had 3 that you paid to cast Root Weaver, and then we gave you 2. So
Oh,
you're
I had
still-
3
you're
to
still
equip that.
But you spent
So
that.
you-
You spent that 3.
You
to
use
cast
these
it.
3 to cast this person because it's 2 of any and then 1 green. So 1 green and then 2 of any.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And then
yeah,
you
yeah, that
got
makes
these
sense. Okay,
2.
so yeah, I'm gonna pretend that these that I didn't equip that then.
Yep. Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
On your next turn, then.
All right. So do I? And I know that if I have 8 cards at the end of my turn, I have to discard or play 1. If I have under 7, if I have
Nope,
6,
you don't discard. You just leave in your hand.
Yeah, and you don't draw up to 7 or anything like that.
I gotcha.
It'd be a very different game if those were the rules. Because
That
how
would be
many
cool.
times I have only 1 card left in my hand.
Yeah. And so on your next turn, you can use Root Weaver Druid to attack. But since
I
she was
gotcha.
just summoned, she can't.
Yep.
Just like I couldn't use. And so the Planeswalkers too, like you don't attack with a Planeswalker, but you can attack my Planeswalker and I can choose to defend it with my creatures. That's how that works. What is this?
Okay.
Oh, so you can spawn and that's interesting. It's like an exact copy thing that pops up if you hover over the right portion of the card. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, so basically, I guess I'm going to tap all of my mana and summon certainly an Elementalist. And so it was the 7 plus 2 additional ones since I didn't reveal another giant, so it was a total of 9 mana, which should have been at least. And then whenever certain Elementalist attacks, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand without paying its mana cost.
Well, it's a giant wizard. That's why that makes sense.
Yeah.
Casting sorcery spells as an additional cost to cast a spell. Do a giant card from your hand to pay 2. I'm assuming you did pay 2, so that's why you flipped over.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, so
I'm assuming that because like my turn's over, I can just like untap my stuff.
no. So technically it doesn't untap until the start of your turn, and the only reason that is
gotcha.
because you have
There's-
2 mana now to like use on instants that can be cast at any point in time. And stuff like
Okay.
that.
I gotcha.
So that's the only reason it stays tapped. But yeah, it is tempting to just go, oh, I'm not going to use it until the start of my turn, which could, it might be fine, but might as well leave it tapped. All right, and then I'll up this person's thingamabomb. Oops. Where's my? Come on, dad lock that somehow. Oh, I missed it. Jeez. All right, so it's 7. Come on. Okay, maybe to find it. It's the fucking button. There it is. Okay.
Trevor,
Jeez.
did you reveal a card from your hand, or did you just pay the extra?
No,
two?
I paid the
He
extra
paid too.
two.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I literally had to tap everything. I had the perfect amount. And then so I'm going to give this person, oops, shit, this person -5 to the attack. So it is technically a -3. Not that that matters. So -3, 1. And then I'm going to attack Dale with this thingy. So it's doing 2 damage to you unless you
So
have
I
some
lose
way to
2 health,
block it.
right?
Yeah.
And some way to block it, meaning like instant stuff.
Yeah, instant, or so if you had a creature like, so you can, I guess the thing is you can block with this thing with your druid and it will block all damage even though it only has 1 defense. I don't have trample on my stuff, so it would block all the damage, but then your creature would die and it wouldn't hurt mine because your power is now -3. If it was still at 2-1 and you blocked with that, it would kill my thing and your thing would die because mine
Gotcha.
only has 2 health. So
Right.
that's why I did the -5, so you wouldn't be able to kill me. But you can still block with that one. It's just, it's only 2 damage and
Mm-hmm.
you might as
Yeah,
well.
really not. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think that will have to be the end of my turn. I'm gonna keep messing with the tape. Drop on card counter. That could be interesting.
What is a panacea? Is that like
Look at that! Look at that! Holy shit!
Oh, you
what?
You can like have a drop on card counter thing. I mean, I wouldn't do it for your mana, but like our tokens, we can do that too. That could be kind of cool. Change playmat.
Properties.
Firelark. The battlefield return up to 2 target creatures. The power 2 or less. Oh, shit. You're moving the card. You're moving. Oh, you didn't move the card, but you moved something under my hand when I was like zoomed in on yours.
Trevor, I'm gonna attack your planeswalker with Flying Angel and Human Cleric that has Menace.
Okay.
Yep, and I'm attacking your planeswalker.
Okay. Flying.
Okay.
Menace. Okay, so how much damage?
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. Yeah, I can't do shit against that since I don't have a flying thing and I don't have 2 creatures for Menace.
Exactly why I did it.
So yeah, if at any point in time there's a keyword you don't know either, Dale, off to the side there's this keyword thing. You can hover over that and it shows you what it means and then also what decks it's common with.
Yeah, so like an example
Okay.
is your commander has Menace, which means it can only be blocked by you have to put at least 2 creatures blocking it to block it.
Oh shit, well, Menace isn't on this list, but that
Oh,
is
it's
what that
not.
means. I do also have,
Uh,
there was markers on the other one that like if something picked up Menace from something you could put it on it and it had a description on there, so I'll probably add those in here as well, and that way like if you're unsure you can grab one of those markers and be like, what does this mean?
Gotcha. What do we got here?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab all those things. Oh, it just won't be well organized.
Damn, your ping like went way up.
Yeah, I've loaded a thing over here because I'm
Gotcha.
like opening up the old thing and grabbing stuff from it. Basically, is kind of how it's working.
The shadows, they follow you like an accomplice. Lost all of your dreams, the night is harder.
Yeah, these are the things that I'm talking about. And then you can like click and pull one out, and then what you pull out has a description on it. So like the menace is here.
Okay.
So if you hover over it for a second, it says this creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures.
Does that include your target? Or does it have to be like two creatures before your target? If that makes sense.
So I guess when you declare an attack, you always attack either a planeswalker or a person, because a person's kind of a planeswalker in this lore world, whatever.
Yeah.
So you just say, I'm attacking you, and that person can only defend if they have 2 creatures that can defend against it. So like Ben's thing had menace on it, but it wasn't flying, so I could have blocked it with this one because it wasn't flying, but I only had one thing. And so since I only had one thing that could block, I can't because it has menace.
Gotcha. Alright, so I think I'm gonna stick with what I was doing the last turn, or what I thought I was doing last turn, because I didn't look at how much fucking mana I had. What is... So this is probably gonna give away a little bit. What is my commander's color,
Identity.
Yeah, my color identity.
So it's the colors up here. So for your commander, it is black and green. It's basically any actual color necessary to summon it.
Okay.
And so like mine is white and blue.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a tri-colored one. It's white, black, and green.
That's real?
Yeah. And so basically also on the play style of commander, that means any card in your deck can only be, like for you, black or green.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And any mana that would be produced, like if it would make a different one, like you've acquired 2 planes, you physically can't make yellow or white mana, so those become uncolored because of the way the commander works.
Okay, I gotcha. All right, so sorry, here I am like muttering to myself. Alright, so I'm going to equip this using tapping 3 manas, right? So we'll do that. We'll do that. So that's done. So I still can... And I can I still lay a land card out?
Yep, if you have not done so on this turn, you can, for sure.
Yeah, I don't think I did. So we're going to do Path of Ancestry. That's going to come in. This, should I put this in the graveyard right away and I go through my deck for a land, for the...
No, because it enters tap, so you can't do that ability on this turn. You have to wait till next turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. So this is fine. But so I look for the color identification like on the next turn. Not this time, but next turn, correct? Or do I do that immediately as soon as I play this?
No, you have to pay. You have to pay to tap that to do that. So you have to wait till next turn.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah, and so basically, yeah, if you use the mana generated by Path of Ancestry to summon a creature, then you can do the effect. And so what Scry means is it means you will draw a card, and then basically you'll put it back.
Okay, so scrying essentially means like sneak peek.
Yeah.
So if you scry 3 cards, that means you would draw 3, look at them, and then put them back on top in any order. But since it's just 1, you can't reorder 1. So.
No, but you can put it on the bottom of your library.
Oh yes, okay, yeah. If you don't like it, you can put it on the bottom.
Yep. So you can either A, put it right back on top, or B, put it on the bottom of your library if it's a card you don't want.
Right.
Yeah.
But that next card that ends up on top, I can't look at. Like
No,
I just have to deal with
yeah.
that. I gotcha. All right. Yeah, I think that's my turn.
But you can
For
do
now.
that. You can do this multiple times too. So next turn you use it to cast a mana. You can do it the turn after that if you use it again to cast a creature. You can scry again. You can keep doing that over and over again every time you use it.
Okay. I'll try to keep that in mind. There might be a lot of stuff that I don't like immediately retain, but believe me, there's a concerted effort
Well,
keep it
I
all
mean,
in
like Ben just said, he was like, "Oh, and you can put it on bottom." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's
Right,
I
yeah.
didn't immediately come to mind that you could do that.
Right. Nah, I
So-
like I like this so far with little information, or not the little information I know, but like the little bit that I'm trying to
Yeah, you kind
retain.
Right,
So-
dude. This is how I always do equipment. I just set it on top
Okay,
of it. So
yeah, get your fucking hand off my shit, bro.
I'm just showing you how I do it. I mean, you can do it however you want to.
Hey, don't make me
Oh, I'm
turn
gonna do
on
it this way.
turn control.
No, we'll behave, I promise. No, I'm just, I see it, well, I mean, okay, now the way that I did it looks goofy because it's like directly on top of the other guy.
Light, don't, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, because you can set it that if it's not your turn, you can't interact with anything on the board.
Gotcha.
It doesn't fuck shit up.
I mean, why would I
Alright.
fuck shit up?
I need, well, because. Alright.
What am I watching you do right now? Are you flipping my cards over, bro?
I don't know what you're
They're
talking
not
about.
actually revealing to us if he's flipping them in your hand, but yes, he is flipping them.
Okay, so it looks to me on my screen like he's actually
Yeah.
reading this shit, but he can't actually see any of that.
No.
No, it stays the same no matter what rank it was.
I gotcha.
Vicious
I guess I'll
Toddler,
pay,
you the real nerd, alright?
I'm gonna pay
Oh, look
one
at
of
this.
and summon Empyrean Eagle.
Fucker. That's alright. I shouldn't have started that. That was on me.
Straight clear?
Truce for now, Ben. Truce for now.
I didn't do it the second time.
Empyrean Eagle, flying, other creatures you control with flying get 1/1. So how do you add the counter onto stuff? So it says other creatures you control, like how do you keep track of that? When it adds 1/1 to something?
We have these little.
there's different counters we have that I'll have to bring in. There's also so there's both these and then there's this from this one. I kind of like the smaller one better because it's easier to control too. Like this has hidden buttons in it, like clicking the actual
I gotcha.
symbol itself.
Okay.
Which is fine, but it's also really big. Like maybe we'll scale those down too. Then I also have on the other one, there's like just a token that says +1/+1, and then you could stack those. And if you have 5 +1/+1s, it's +5/+5. But
Yeah.
that also begins to get a little complicated to track.
Yeah. I'll try to do a little bit more with like stuff that I need to have counters for, because
Yeah.
that's a mechanic I could probably get, take some getting used to.
All right, give me just a second.
All good. I got nothing but time, dude. I got like the next fucking several days off. Go back to work till next week Friday, so I definitely have nothing but time.
Remember when we said, hey, we only have.
Goodbye. We all know that
Oh,
it's a
Donnie, check your settings.
lie.
Donnie, check those settings.
Yeah, Donnie, check those settings.
You say you will,
Settings, graphics.
then you don't.
Are you taking notes, Ben?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was watching a video from Jay's 2 cents today, and apparently New World is still fucking destroying GPUs. So,
I just wanna be
Trevor,
Yeah, I heard that.
if you plan
Dude.
on playing that game, turn your power limit down on your 3090.
No, I'm not touching that game with a fucking 10-foot pole.
No, I'm not.
I don't. I don't. Know
I
much
definitely,
about
it definitely looks interesting or whatever to like play and stuff, but it's an MMO. Like, how fucking great could it possibly be that you have Shroud on Twitch who's like streaming it for 90k people a day?
Yeah.
There's nothing that great about an MMO.
All right, so I'm going to do her +1 ability. This one's going to get -5/0.
I just wanna
And
be
then I'm going to attack you with Certland Elementalist for 8.
How are you watching? English? You're watching.
I'm gonna block with that.
Who would know? I watch.
They will die.
Mhm.
Sounds way better because the voiceover is terrible.
That's your turn, Trevor.
I've only watched 1,000 episodes now.
Yeah.
Chinese, Japanese, dirty.
Christ, racist shit.
Okay. I'm going to tap all my mana. I'm going to lose 1 life. I am going to play this card. And I'm also going to play this card. Alright, so this is the partner to that card, Vigilance. When she enters the battlefield, blah blah blah. Exile another creature you control until this card leaves the battlefield. I am going to... Oh, I forgot to do his ability when my thing died. That's fine.
No, it's not. You're gonna die.
No, that's fine. I'm going to exile her partner card. And then 1/1 counters equal to its power. Go grab a thingamajig.
Voices going through my head. These voices telling me what to say about you. About what we do.
5/6 now. And I'm going to attack your Planeswalker.
Yeah, with what?
Just that 1 flying thing.
It's a 5/6.
Correct.
Alright, I suppose I'll block with my Imperium Eagle.
Okay, it's going to kill it. And it has Vigilance because of that other card, so it's going to untap. That will be my turn.
That would have been nice. I've never seen one before.
A red glue? That means somebody's like next to the rift, I think, right? Sorry about that.
So. Oh, I thought you were asking us that first. I forgot. I was like,
no,
I have
yeah.
never played that game, so I can't tell you.
Yeah. That's definitely like a hard lesson to learn too. Alright, 6. Draw 1. What are you?
Probably shoot that barrel. No, that's bad one. Yellow barrel.
So this is going to enter tapped.
I'm not burning.
I'm adding a health. Jungle Hollow enters the battlefield tapped. When Jungle Hollow enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life.
Yep.
Okay. Wait, should I have untapped like the rest of my shit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's usually what you do the first part of the turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Path of Ancestry. So, what is that? What is that curved arrow symbol? Is
That
that?
just means you're tapping
Yeah,
this
when you
card
tap it.
specifically.
So when you
Oh.
tap Path of Ancestry, you add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. So it can be
Agree.
blue or green or black
Green or
in your
black.
case.
And
And then
that mana is spent
if
to
you
cast-
spend the mana to cast a creature, which just means to summon the creature, then you can scry 1 card.
So if I use this right now, so if I tap it,
Mhm.
how do I go about adding the mana of any color in my
You just
commander's color?
say you're going to use it for black or green, basically.
Oh, so I'm using Path of Ancestry as the color that's like black or
Correct.
green,
Yep.
correct? Okay.
Yeah, because it's just
Looking
so
for
basically
more
what happens is
music?
we have this mana
Discover
pool
evidence
that's kind of imaginary. So
Find
you're
search
adding
track
right
for all
now
of your content
either
in
black or
database.
green to that
More
mana pool.
35,000 tracks,
And
Yeah.
then if you look at
80,000
this
sound
card over
effects.
here, those
Start your
kind of
30-day free
brown
trial today.
bars, like after each step, your mana pool like technically empties.
Okay.
And so you could tap new things between each one. And like we're not, we don't care that much about when your mana pool empties, but it's just like, so you can't just say, oh, I tap everything and I hold on to, like, I just keep storing
I
up all
gotcha.
this mana over and over again.
I gotcha. Yeah, so maybe should I have waited to do that? I probably
No, like you're
all right, so let's see here.
Are you casting a creature with it?
I probably will,
Yeah, okay.
because I didn't cast a creature yet out of these cards.
yeah, that's fine.
Get your fucking hands off my cards, buddy. All right. Did you guys win any? You didn't hear me.
Winning, son?
Are you winning, son? I'm definitely not ready to ask that question because I'm always afraid the answer is going to be, "What the fuck do you think?"
No, we're getting our ass kicked over here.
Why you gotta ask me that shit, bro?
This sucks.
Right. No, I love Hunt because it's just like, it's super fun. Like everyone's on an equal playing field.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Ben, are you watching my stream currently?
I am not. I am watching my own stream.
Okay. I see what it's like. I see what.
I mean, I have yours open.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just asking you to like look at the card that I'm specifically like
Okay.
looking at right now.
Your face is blocking half of this.
Shaman of the
okay.
Path.
Okay, yeah. So I'm asking about the mana cost in the upper right corner. So the one, the Skull of the Tree, does that mean that it needs to be one of each of those?
Yes.
Yeah.
The total of 3 mana.
Yeah. So it needs to be one black for sure, one green for sure, and then one of any other one of any color.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
So you tap Path of Ancestry, so that could be any of those 3 mana.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
So I could do. I gotcha. So I can do.
You could do 1 green, and you could use one of these planes too, and use that as your black.
Or as your uncolored.
As your uncolored. So you could use the planes for the 1 uncolored. You could use the Path of Ancestry as a green or as a black, and then tap 1 green. And do it that way. So that way you still have a 2 of each color and a single. Yeah,
So and that was to tap for Shaman of the Pack.
Mhm.
So Shaman of the Pack is on the field. Why does it? Oh. I was rotating it when I was.
Shaman of the Pack enters the battlefield. Target opponent loses life equal to the number of elves you control. Okay, how many elves do
Roll
you
2. So one of us loses 2 HP.
Eldest Eagle. That's on you.
Wow.
Yeah. Fuck you. You're at 41.
Now we're all at 39.
Now we're all on an even playing field.
And so yeah, since you use
Son,
Path of
yes.
Ancestry, the mana it generated to summon a creature, you can look at the top card and then either put it back on top or put it at the bottom.
Which
of
there
your
is
deck.
a button for scry that you have at the bottom.
Oh yeah, I don't know what.
Left click for 1
Try
card.
it.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Oh, it puts it in a different section. Look at that. That's so cool.
So yeah, if you
So and I can play that card right away, or I'm just looking at
No,
it.
you're just looking. So now it either has to go on the top or on the bottom of your deck.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna keep this at the top. So
Alright, dropping them
So you
frames,
just-
chat.
I think you
Oh,
just
do
have
you-
to drag it back to the top, maybe. Unless it
do you
gives
guys see the arrows that are above my card?
No.
Okay, so there's one bottom arrow that says move to bottom of library, and then the top one says move to top.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
so that is actually super neat. I
Chat,
think with
we're
that
experiencing
might,
some minor frame drops. Please stand by.
is that on your end or is that on everyone?
I think it was on his because I didn't see anything. But sometimes when scripts run, there's a brief.
Oh
like,
yeah,
drop.
I've noticed. Although it's not that bad, so it's like
My info webs. It looks like it's coming back now.
Okay.
Our bit rate dropped down to like a G.
So yeah, and if you have anything else that you have your 3 mana still left. If you want to do, you can do that, and if you just want to be done, you can be done as well.
I got
You could summon. Well, no, you don't have enough to summon your commander. You would need 1 more mana.
Yeah, I think it might end my turn right there. How long can we see how long we've been in this session?
Not easily.
I think if you look on Discord.
So I guess that's one thing. You could have a small clock over at the side that you have just the timer.
Right. I mean, if I can add one that's not like doing anything to this.
Yeah, here I'll do it. I'll add everything.
Alright, I might need to get some more water and stretch out for like 5 minutes.
So the other
I'm
nice
going at it
thing
a
is
little bit.
we can always save this entire session and pick it up later too.
Right. Well, I mean, I got, like I said a while ago, like I got nothing but time. So like, if you guys want to run this all night, like I'm definitely okay with running this all
It
night.
won't make it all night, trust me. Some shit's about to happen here real soon.
Oh, what's that?
Oh. What is this? Oh, nice.
Could you not?
That's literally like a I can do hand counts. Nice. Yeah, could you not? That's literally just like a pre-selected response.
It's like they knew you were gonna be playing this game.
Wait, where are you seeing
Oh,
that?
bro. Right click, just like right click in your play space and
What?
Dude, there's a blindfold feature. Use a
Yeah.
blindfold feature. Damn, that's funny. You can't. You have put on a blindfold and can no longer see blindfold messages for other players.
Yeah.
So many like good, cute, like this whole tabletop simulator itself is just like a QOL improvements for card games. Like that's literally everything about this that I like.
Well, and like I've played a scripted One Night Ultimate Werewolf on here before, and it will like blindfold you all, and then it will unblindfold you when it gets to your roll's turn, so you know like it's time to do something.
Yeah, I like that. I like that concept, like being able to do all that kind of stuff, like on tabletop, like just like the exclusive application for all that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna be give me like 7 or 8 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna stretch my legs a little bit, so.
Summon this guy. Thunderclap Wyvern.
That's just like the fucking other one, except it also has flash.
Oh, here. I mean, I guess I could have laid that on any turn, but oh well. Don't look at flash very often. I always forget it's a thing. Okay.
Talking to myself and I can't focus. Yeah, I'm broken. The door is closing. Wanna be a part of something more than this. I've lost control of it.
At the beginning of each combat, creatures you control gain first strike until the end of turn if the creature you control has first strike. Oh, so basically all of your creatures share everything they have.
Yep.
Well, that's
Every
cool.
single combat. So they all have flying and vigilance right now.
Actually, I won't mix it in now, but that's probably going to be the card I add to this deck. Is it fits my color, and that would be nice to get them all to have flying and
Yeah,
stuff
because
like
I don't
that.
think I've played you against this deck, Trevor. This is one of the newer ones that I picked up. This is a abilities deck, so I have a lot of cards. Like if you look at my commander's ability, his ability revolve. It's the same thing, but it's whatever creature. It's like if I play my commander, there's a card in my graveyard that has menace. So my commander basically gives himself and every other thing menace. This is a pretty fun deck to play because there's like fucking indestructible cards in this deck too.
I guess I could also use, maybe that's what I'll do. So I can add these dice rollers into the drawers. Because, like, it has the dice, but the dice, these roll kind of well, I guess. I've just had several where you hit, yeah, they just do that. They just go straight up and straight back down. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I think. Oh, see, I don't know. I don't like that your guys all have first strike.
Yeah, you shouldn't. It's a bad time.
Well, I guess it's not double strike, so it's not as bad.
Oh, they don't have first strike right now.
Well, they will if I attack you.
No. They only gain it if it says if a creature you control has first strike. It's just using first strike as an example.
Oh,
so I still need. They only all have flying and vigilance.
I thought he had first strike and then like was doing all that stuff, and that's why it used as. I see. Okay.
I hope they just all have flying and vigilance.
So you have a total. This person to fly. Damn. Okay, so yeah, maybe we'll do that. Okay, I'm going to use what's her face. I'm going to make that angel lose her attack basically.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack you with my certain elementalist 8/8.
Just that?
Yeah.
I will eat that damage.
Take the 8.
I'll take that damage.
And then
the seasons are changing, the nights ever fading. It's time we left the ground. Let's leave for an eternity.
Does that end your turn, Trevor?
not yet, man. Okay, so yeah. And then since I attacked with him, I can use a instant or sorcery spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. I'm going to go ahead and cast Cyclonic Rift on your angel. Basically, return target non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand. So that will go back to your hand and lose the counter on it. Okay. Oops. Then yeah, that one.
Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side, no. Have me by your side when the sun sets. Let's leave for an eternity. We'll sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, it keeps me high, keeps me high.
Cultivate, search your library for 2 basic land cards, 1 on the battlefield tap, 1 in your hand.
Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to.
Tapped.
Some days I'm not myself. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last.
And then I'm going to attack the planeswalker with these two.
It might take some time, but
Which are both flying and vigilance right now.
I know times are tough.
You might have to fix your cards. I apologize.
Oh my god.
One more time. And give it a second.
697 ping. Oh my god. Are you on Mars?
And fix your thing. I'll just go find this. Redo it. I'll fix this. Oh, did the background just not load and that's why it's black? I thought it was supposed to be black. Just went and loaded the background and gave me an error message. Oops, okay.
Could we do that background? I'm sorry to cut you off. For
Go ahead,
this
sorry.
completely stupid thing. Could we do the what was that one background where it looked like we were in a fucking cafe somewhere?
Oh, sure, yeah. Backgrounds I can change these.
Oh yeah.
But see, yeah, they added a floor to here, so you can look like you're playing in an alley.
Someone dropped the dice.
Creepy tunnel.
Just in the bathroom somewhere.
And that's just a farcian for
Or in a
shining.
cathedral.
Hey, look at this guy with his hand over his head. He's like, oh man, I fucked up. Well, there's just a random
Oh yeah, there's
dude.
like few people in here. It's just like,
Oh. It's like, you shouldn't have played that card.
You fucked
so you're
up,
attacking
man.
with these two.
Yes. They both have flying and they both are vigilant. Okay. And I'm attacking your planeswalker specifically.
I feel like you have the need to point that out, and maybe there was a basis for that.
There is, but you have to declare who you're attacking.
Oh.
Because the
It's like,
planeswalker is kind of like, it's not me. It's
I
a
gotcha.
different entity that has its
I
own
gotcha.
damage and stuff like that. So,
I gotcha.
like in that case, I was going to take the 6 damage, but since he was attacking, like either way, I'm still just going to let the damage pass through. But I got to the point that I don't even want to try to defend my planeswalker. She's not
Gotcha.
all that great.
There's that. These guys are untapped. I'm going to try to keep that so that happens first. All right, 5, 6 cards. Wait, do I draw up to 7 on my turn?
No, just draw one.
Draw 1. Okay. All right, so this fella, I'm going to play initial organize. A little bit.
Yeah, I usually stack light cards.
Oh,
Trying to load shit again.
hey man, I respect it. I respect it. If the rest of it, like if the whole game carried on just like that, where it's like 2 frames a second, I'd probably have an issue. but
Yeah, forever.
it's all good. All right, so. That's what I'm looking at. So, all right, this is gonna be a teachable moment for probably myself, but I'm gonna play Tethered Shadow. Maybe this is the right thing to do. So it's
yeah.
2 black, right? So I tap the swamp cards, and then I do 3 of any other card, right? So I could do 2 forests, I could do 2 of these, or 3 of these. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and then each player sacrifices 2 creatures. It doesn't say I have to select your creatures, so you guys know what to do.
So I think each player includes yourself.
Oh, okay. I can roll with it. I'll take that one.
I think there are some that say all other players or opponents. If it says opponents, it's anyone you're playing against, not yourself. But each is all of us, unfortunately.
All right.
Ooh, creatures. Well, fuck that.
All right. So, and then after that, it says foretell 2.
That's
So yeah, so the
okay.
way foretelling works means you pay 2 mana and you set it aside, and then when you want to play it later, you would pay 2 of any color and 2 black. So it makes it slightly cheaper in the future. It kind of spreads out the cost. Ultimately, it costs more to do usually, but
I gotcha.
to play all at once, like it's a little bit cheaper. So that's what
Alright.
that does. And it technically, so it kind of exiles it first for a little bit. So like my deck does a lot of foretelling because I want to exile cards usually when I have the cards I want out, but I'm not really getting them. So that's why I'm
gotcha.
doing it. Like, I guess I'm just gonna take these 2.
All right. So yeah. So and correct me if I'm wrong. Like I said, teachable moments. So each player sacrifices 2 creatures. That's all well and good. What do I do with the mask now? That's the artifact that's attached to my character. Does that stay in, or does that go with
Yes,
him?
it detaches when your thing dies. I think
So-
it just,
I gotcha. So and then this gets discarded over here.
yeah, and they'll go in your graveyard. And then now that the instant is done, it will also go to your graveyard.
So there's that. How much mana do I got left? I got 2. I bet you I can't really cast much. Can I? No, I cannot. That ends my turn, I believe. Maybe that was a good idea. I don't know. I'm just kind of like playing around with stuff.
it's not a bad idea. I mean, you had the least amount of creatures on the board compared to everyone else. So.
Right.
But I mean, now you're in a position where
It's just very easy to attack me. Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I got.
But I have the mask, bro.
That one I sacrificed allowed me to bring the one that I exiled with it back. So.
Gotcha.
Okay.
What?
Okay, I'm going to attack you with a certain elementalist. And
You attack me with it?
yep.
Okay, I'm gonna block with this.
Okay, so she'll die.
Yep.
And then, so I guess well, that's fine. So this is what I want to do. So I can play an instant or sorcery. So I'm going to play Curse of the Swine, and I play it without having to pay without paying its mana cost.
Yeah.
So could I theoretically target infinite number of creatures
No, you would
because of
still
that?
you would still have to pay that extra X thing.
But I don't pay for the cost, and that's part of the cost of it.
No, that's that because the X can be 0. You could pay 0. The cost of this one's only 2, so you still have to pay that additional one.
I still have to pay 1 mana.
You'd still have to pay whatever you want the X to be.
Yeah, because I want to do it to your creature.
Yeah, so you.
Oh, if it's just one creature, then you gotta pay 1 mana.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But see, if that was a 1, I wouldn't pay it. Because that's part of the cost.
So okay, so here's my
'cause
question.
X can be 0, Trevor. You could theoretically pay that and not pay anything for the X.
But on another card, it has a number, and I don't pay that number just because it has a number. So even if I had another card that had 2 blue and 9 of any other color, I wouldn't pay that 9.
I mean,
So why would I pay 9 here?
Do we gotta give this a goog? Do we
I
gotta
have to
Google
Google it, but I guarantee you that's illegal to do it that way. You still have to pay the X value.
All right, so my question is here. Curse of the Swine, it's 2 blue mana cost to play it, right? And then the X, does that X go for the...
That's the amount
that
of extra mana that you would have to pay.
So if you want to exile X target creatures is like anything from 0 to whatever, however many target creatures you want to target. But for each creature, you add 1 mana to the cost, right?
Yes.
Additionally, so if he wants to exile one target creature after already like playing Curse of the Swine, then he just needs the 1 mana card for it.
Yes.
I gotcha. Okay, I think I had that. I think I understood that. Yeah. So
We're technically both kind of wrong. But to your point, so basically, if you do an X thing, you have to choose 0.
Oh, so you didn't do the
So,
spell?
yeah. No, so I'm not going to do because that doesn't make any sense. Like the spell doesn't work then.
That yeah, because I was
Right.
saying that can't be something. Because yeah, that would definitely not be allowed to just have it do whatever.
I mean,
you
it
want.
didn't feel like it should work, but like that's
I mean,
why I wanted to just see.
I
But
can,
in the
I can see both. I can see.
yeah, and, I mean it's then just like it literally just said if you play a spell that has X, it just X has to be 0.
Well, that's what I see. Yeah, because
No, like,
X could technically be 0 if you're playing.
Yeah,
that
it could be
normally.
0 or it could be
Yeah.
Well, I mean it shouldn't ever be 0 because you just discarding your card by paying 2 mana.
You're right.
I mean, I guess I am going to still play, but I'm going to pay for it in my second main phase.
Well, you could have told me
But
that
you do
before
get-
I deleted the fucking board. Okay, you
son of a
Yeah.
gun.
Now I gotta go get it again.
Earlier today, I was trying to sort that, and then I realized it was
Fuck, and I
stupid.
deleted it too instead of putting it back in there.
Well, why would you do that? There should be multiple of like each. So you search board, you should find like 5.
No, there's only one board in there.
There was only one board. No, there's like 3 more here. There's 2 more. Just get the freaky fucked up board.
But
There
it's
you go.
that one's the wrong thing. It's a 3/3. So
Oh,
it'll be a
it's a
2/2.
2/2. Well,
Hold on. It's fine. I'll just grab a
there.
fucking. Here, 2/2 board.
I mean, yeah, that works as well. I think that's also why I gave up messing with it because I was like, there's so many like different options.
Yeah. Alright, that's fine. I got it. We're good. Except I can't flip it for some reason.
Yeah, because my game's frozen.
Oh yeah, Ping 999. Oh god, we broke it.
We broke it. I didn't do a damn thing.
Oh, thank goodness it recovered. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do here because if my game crashes, we lose everything.
We all.
It doesn't. It might auto save every so often.
I think it does.
Because I've run into that when building things.
Hmm.
All right. I guess I'll be my turn.
Want you to feel my love. I want you to feel my love more than anything before. I want you to feel my love.
Does it not cost anything to play a boar?
So what my card did is says exile X target creatures. For each creature exiled this way, its controller creates a 2/2 green or creature token. So that's just
Oh,
a
okay.
token. So tokens don't have a cost associated with them because they can't like be created except for an ability essentially.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. What is a monarch crown for?
I think it's just use it to show who's like has won or something. I don't know.
Oh, I
It's
gotcha.
nothing actually significant.
Used to miss me, now I'm wishing things could be the same. I just wanna hold you. I wish I never told
That shit's mine. Hey Ben, do you see this crown?
I got some Monarch crown. My other deck uses some Monarch stuff.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought that was
Wasn't
just
an actual
like
thing.
swag. Yeah, I thought it was
it's
just.
It's a thing that it does like special things.
Oh, I gotcha. But we're not. But it's not. But you don't have like the monarch stuff on here.
It's for specific decks. This deck, my deck that I'm playing with now, does not have it, nor does any of our other decks. But one of my new decks does use a Monarch.
Gotcha.
Want you to feel my love. Want you to feel my love.
play this. Increase 1 life.
That's a cool looking card.
Then I'm going to tap all of my remaining mana. Play my commander. Flying.
You have a flying pig?
I sure do. It has vigilance. And then
Yeah, run of those tokens.
yeah, put a flying count. Okay, and then my commander gets a +6/6 because I put 6 separate counters on 2 different, or totaling 6 things. You know what I fucking mean. So he is 9/9. And then Trevor, I'm going to attack you with my 2/2 Menace Flying Vigilance Boar.
Ooh. Probably the craziest thing I've heard all night.
He doesn't get tapped because he has Vigilance, you fuck.
He does get tapped, he just untaps, I think.
No.
Or was the actual?
I think
does he just not tap at all?
They don't tap at all because we've had this discussion.
Yeah.
Because
Attacking doesn't cause this creature to tap. Yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, he just doesn't even flinch.
Yep. He
He's
just,
so
fucking,
used to it.
he just fucking swoops in and with his fucking pigs can
God.
fly and just deals too much.
Yeah.
Just like the mental images that's conjuring up in my head is just hilarious.
Crazy.
All right,
It's funny.
Pigs looking him in the eyes, it's like walking up and shanking him.
Yeah. Hello, motherfucker. Stab.
Sweet! Alright.
Oh, damn it. Oh, well. I'm not paying attention, apparently.
And now I have a 9/9, so your fucking motherfucker is good as dead.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, we'll see, motherfucker. I was studying this shit. I'm kidding. I can't front, homie. My jungle hollow card can be either black or green, right?
Correct.
Yes.
So I'll keep you like right here.
Yeah, there you go. It works. Remember, you can cast your commander too.
Yeah.
You've been sitting on it.
As you're the only one who's cast his commander once, and it's
should I finally bust out the commander?
That's how you know you're doing business.
Yeah. So Lathrill's only good if there's like other fucking elves on the battlefield.
Yeah, but every time she does combat damage, you get as many. So literally, every time she does damage to a player, you get 2 elf tokens.
I gotcha.
So it just you gotta stack with it. Like, you wouldn't be able to right now, but Trevor keeps attacking me with his giant thing. It's going to be tapped on by the time it gets to your turn, so you can attack him for free. Because he's probably going to keep attacking me with it.
I gotcha. Let's see what I got here.
My single goal in life now is to over fucking power this single board that you gave me, Trevor, and win the game. That's my singular purpose.
and get double strike next.
Fucking double
somehow
strike.
get a bunch of counters on him.
Yep. I do have
Alright.
a fucking aura enchantment in my thing that enchanted creature gets a 1/1 and is goaded, attacks every combat. Just keep sending the boar in.
Please, no, we're not ready for the board. All right. I'm gonna cast Liliana Death Mage, so that's gonna be 2 death. And
Ooh! That's a
cut out.
She is a good planeswalker.
So wait, so I did 2, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Path of Ancestry.
Yeah, 6.
No. I'm gonna not do Path of Ancestry, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
she's not a creature, so.
Right. So this count. What is this? Okay, so this part I might get hung up on. The +1, -3, -7, and the 4 at the bottom right corner of that. I'm assuming that's what this little counter here is for.
Yep. So
what exactly is the concept of using all that stuff? Or,
She starts at 4, and it's a loyalty counter. So on your turn, you can basically add 1 to that counter, and then it does the top, return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. If you do -3, it drops the counter by 3, and you destroy target creature, its controller loses 2 life. And then if you have it up to a point that you can do -7, the target opponent loses 2 life for each creature card in the graveyard. Holy shit.
That's a bad one, especially for
yeah.
Damn.
But if their loyalty ever drops to 0 or less, then they die. And so that's where we can declare attacks against this planeswalker, and then anything you have you can choose to defend your planeswalker with is kind of like you, and any damage done decreases that number.
Right.
So,
so
like, you could do the destroy target creature and hurt someone for 2, but then you're going to be at 1 loyalty, so it would be very easy to kill your planeswalker, basically.
And loyalty counts as attack and defense?
So planeswalkers, they do not attack. They're like a player. Like a player doesn't actually attack, their creatures attack for them. So they're just like almost like another player, but they just sit there and they only have these 3 things that they can do.
Okay. And then like defense, I'm assuming if I get attacked like once, that's it for her.
So if someone declares attacks against the planeswalker, it's just like they were attacking you almost, and so you can use your creatures to block the damage, and any damage that does somehow go through still decreases that loyalty by however much the damage would be. So if something did 4 damage to her right now, she would be dead and gone. She would go to your graveyard.
I gotcha. Alright, so return up to 1 target creature from your graveyard to your hand. I'm gonna do that, so I'm gonna add 1 to the counter here. Is that?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay.
Go through your graveyard and put something back in your hand.
And then you can right click on it and say search, and it shows everything, and then you can kind of grab what you want and drag it wherever.
I want to hit spread maybe, but I don't know.
No, do search. Right click and say search. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, because I was wondering like how spread would do that.
No, it actually spreads it out. And then you can hover over it for a second. The card will enlarge, and if you need, pull out a card and then do the alt. You might be able to even do that during the search to make it big as well if you want to look at details.
Oh boy, I almost tried playing Tegrid Shadow again. Like, no. That's just the opposite of a solution.
I mean, that is actually because planeswalkers don't count as a creature, but you can only pull a creature card from your graveyard, not an instant. But if you somehow could get that card back, that would be a good move because you don't have any creatures right now, but we do. Trevor would lose all of his, and I'd lose 2 of mine. So.
Okay, question: Do creatures get summoning sickness being resurrected from the graveyard?
Summoning sickness is whenever, but they can still defend.
They can defend. They just can't use their.
They can't attack.
But their ability still triggers. Whatever their ability is, will still trigger if it's like an enter the battlefield ability or something. That still applies.
Or like the thing I had out that said all other flying creatures get +1/+1 as soon as it touches the battlefield.
I got you.
His ability does trigger again.
Yeah, when Root Weaver Druid enters the battlefield, each opponent may search their library for up to 3 basic land cards. They each put one of those cards onto the battlefield tapped under your control, and the rest onto the battlefield tapped under their control. So I get 2 cards, and you guys get.
If we decide to do it, we get 3 total, but we have to give 1 to you.
So you guys get 2. I get 1.
You get 2 total if we do it. We don't have to do it.
You don't?
No, it's
Oh, they may. Yeah. I gotcha. That makes sense.
But I will do it.
Because you have your own motives, I'm sure, for that. Oh, this guy's gonna go over here still. Hey.
So again, nothing that actually can do much for you, but those can be colorless mana for you. And so there are cards as well that I have a thing called Island Block, which means you can't be attacked unless you own an island. So I could have given you an island for that, but none of my cards have that. So
okay.
About that. And then I could attack you because I gave you an island. So
I gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. It's very, very clever.
And I'm sure other cards have similar things that like, oh, you can't attack somebody if they don't have a mountain.
Right. Alright, so let's see here. So you gave me the island and you gave me plains. That's okay. So now I still have 4 mana cards, each of which I could still tap to use to
basically
summon
you
something.
have 3 colorless, and then this can be either a green or black.
Yep, I gotcha. Cool. Alright.
You could re-equip your equipment.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I don't know if I would be able to do anything else really with what I have. No, I can't. So I'm gonna. What is this? So equip cost is like 3. So I'll do boop, boop, boop. Put you here. Right, and what else am I able to do? Because this is still the pre-combat phase, right? So I can still if I wanted to.
But you won't be able to attack because that creature just entered the battlefield this turn.
Oh, summoning sickness. Yeah, I gotcha.
But technically, this could still be pre-combat if you had other creatures.
7A.
Right. So, this creature can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control. Okay. Good to know. So, for the mask, because although my creature itself has summoning sickness, the mask immediately goes into effect with the 1 and 2 counter.
Yep. So that
+1/+2.
other thing will turn into a 3/3 now.
So, what other thing?
Your creature card.
Oh, the 2/1. The 2/1 will be 3/3.
Yeah, because it's getting a 1/2. So yeah, it'll be a 3/3 now.
Okay. So where do I grab a counter from?
You can use these ones.
Which one's easiest?
That one.
Or which one's
That's the one that's got it.
So and then I attach this guy to this guy, right? And then
I think it's upside down.
All right. So and then why are there so many different pluses and minuses? I just do.
Basically, the ones at the very bottom just control either side, but then the top and these would do both of them at once.
Okay, I gotcha. So
it's a
3/3 is what this is now, I think.
Correct. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, and that's if you ever I would put what you did is correct. Put this over top of whatever it was before. If for some reason you're trying to show that it actually has a counter on it and not added to it, just put it in the middle. So this is still visible plus the counter. But
okay, so people can tell that that's
in addition to. But putting over top of it means this is just the total sum. Because sometimes it's easy to do with that. To just this is what it is now. This because it makes sense. But then other times it might put a counter on it, then pay a counter to do something. It's having that kind of in the middle is easier than plus and minusing it all the time.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what made it tedious for me to consider doing counters or using counters or just watching you guys use counters, and I'm
yeah,
I can count with my fingers. I got 5 of them. I can.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's gonna end my turn. There's really nothing else I can try to accomplish.
Yep.
On this one.
And then I'll say as well, so we were talking about Summoning Sickness. The only time Summoning Sickness does not apply is if a creature has haste. Then that means they can attack as soon as they come
Immediately,
in.
like, yeah, I gotcha.
Oops, sorry, I meant to.
Or if they have
Oh,
flash.
that's what I wanted. Jeez. Flash? No. Flash just means you can play them anytime, like an instant. They can't attack instantly.
So it's like, so Flash would go for any card that's not actually an instant card, but could be.
Yeah, you can,
Yeah.
There's creature cards that have flash that you can theoretically play out of turn.
Yeah,
as an
so like
instant.
someone could be attacking me and I can play a creature who has flash and then defend with that creature, even though 2 seconds ago I didn't have any creatures on the field. Now I have something to defend myself with.
Oh, I gotcha.
That's kind of how that works. So now I guess if you were smart, what you could do is you could summon via flash at the end step of someone else's turn right before your turn, and therefore the turn they were summoned on is over, or like, you know,
Okay. Yeah, that would.
because
Okay.
summoning
Yeah,
sickness I believe technically ends at the end of your turn. It's just like you can't you can't attack until the start of your next turn anyway. So like you could do tricky things like that, but
Right. Yeah, I get it. I get that.
let's see. I am being like I do not have creatures. Jeez. Oh, this will be good. Okay. So 1 of each, and then 1, 2, 3. Hey. Fuck off. Alright.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
When Cloud Blazer enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life and draw 2 cards.
Well, okay.
Well, that's the
What
fine
the
how they
actual?
do.
You get 2 shitty cards.
I'm not getting any creatures. Where the fuck are all my creatures?
They said fuck you, Trevor.
Apparently, they went on
The
strike.
other guy's deck. Yeah, they're on strike. They're
Oh,
just.
okay.
What you don't know is while we were waiting for Dale, I snuck into your deck and deleted them.
Dude, Jesus Christ. Slow down there, Satan.
Wow.
Can I just.
I guess we'll do this one first. What's up?
I'm just messing with like, or I'm trying to only mess with the stuff that I know is not gonna like
Break
mess.
the entire game.
Yeah, like because I see you can do like zones like Fog of War. I see you can do like lines and stuff, but I don't want it to like impact anything that we all have to
No,
deal with.
most of that stuff should be okay, or I can tell you how to undo as well. 'Cause, like, yeah, Fog of War just looks like this. And it creates a black zone that you can't see through unless you're the game master.
Gotcha. Wait, so you can see through? Wait, can you see through it or no?
No, I can't because I'm.
He's a player right now.
Okay, I gotcha.
I say as I can't remember how to actually get rid of Fog of War.
Eraser. Just like on the
Right,
drawing
okay,
tool.
I forgot.
Oh, there it is.
Our health is a mystery for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you used to be able to, I think, just like double click it or something, but I think now you have to right click and save it. Okay, basically, what I was doing is I'm going to play Migratory Route. Create 4 1/1 white bird creature tokens with flying.
Create 4 1/1 white bird creature tokens with flying. Oh, so this is where you're not like summoning a creature, but you have a card that
Makes,
brings-
yeah, things.
that makes creatures. Yeah, I gotcha.
And so that's where tokens come into account.
I gotcha. Oh boy,
Yeah, sorry, I just spawned in the whole token thing again because I deleted it earlier.
I gotcha.
So 1, 2.
I'm broken when you're not around. Unspoken words I'm
That's not even like a Magic the Gathering like photo of a stork. That's literally like a stock photo from Google Images of a stork.
It may be on an actual card, but it does look like an older card potentially.
Yeah, you can see the artist name in like the corner of it.
Yeah, 20. There's definitely a 1 in the 3rd spot, but it's so low res.
Jesus. Yeah, that thing is all of one
20,
JPEG.
2014 maybe.
Yeah. If I had a fucking $1 for every pixel was on that card art, I'd have $2.
And so I guess I will tap my Certain Elementalist and attack. Or it's going to be an 8/8, where I guess just 8 combat. Yeah, you can block it with your creature, or you can eat it, and it's just coming. Oh, actually, I mean,
wait. So who are you attacking with?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to attack you directly. I'll deal with her later.
Oh shit! Can I can still defend my?
Yeah, you can still defend yourself. This is the only thing you can defend with.
But yeah,
this thing would die.
But you would...
So and the mask would the mask be discarded this time?
Nope, it's
it would stay. Yeah, because artifact stuff and equipment doesn't die unless something specifically destroys it. You just have to keep paying to re-equip it, which is kind of annoying, but...
Yeah, it does sound kind of annoying. So how much? So let's see here. Let's look at this lineup. So you're flying.
It's
so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's only this thing that's attacking you because these all technically have summoning sickness anyway.
Okay. So I just have to worry about the big fella who does 8/8.
Yes, and so the thing though is he doesn't have trample, so even if you had a 1/1 creature, that would block all of my damage. It would kill your creature, but nothing would touch you.
I gotcha, but he does have, he doesn't have trample. Okay.
No, he does not. So if you use this creature to defend, it will die, but you won't take any damage, or you can take 8 damage and your thing lives. It's kind of the situation.
Right. I think I'm gonna take the 8 damage. So I'm gonna
the damage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 31. I don't know why I didn't just say 31 and click it like that. I had to do fucking
I do that too. Even it's not that hard to do, but yeah, you could type it in or whatever. I think it looks like.
Yeah. It is what it is. I'm okay with taking the raw damage from that.
Okay. Let's see. Alright. Now, my turn.
Alright.
Alright, Ben, whenever this master plan of yours comes into effect. Talking about as soon as you brought the pig out.
Let me see. Your lands all have words on them. Do
They do, yeah, because they're...
Discover matches all the cash back you earn on your credit card at the end of your first year. It's amazing because Discover's accepted at 99% of places
I'm
in
going
the
to
US
play
that take
Mimic
credit
that.
cards. Learn more at Discover.
Whenever a non-token creature dies, you may exile that card. If you do, return each other card, blah, blah, blah. And then I can pay 3 to keep a copy of that card at any time, but it disappears.
And it gains haste.
And it gains haste, so it can attack that turn.
Yeah, okay, if you do turn each other card exile. I don't.
Did my fucking Jesus Christ, my EDM mix already?
You're listening to music?
Yeah, DMCA free music. Alright, I guess we'll do this.
What is imprint? I don't see that on the keywords.
It's a special. It describes it right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's the
okay.
whenever not. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not a complete list, but it's the most common ones. And even so, these
the
are
ones
just,
that you're likely to face, right?
Yeah, these are evergreen keywords because even scry is not an evergreen keyword, so that's why scry is not on here, but it's a common one you'll see. Wait, where the fuck did this guy come from?
I just casted him.
Yeah, this is.
I just put him on the
Are
field.
we playing the same game, bro?
Maybe this is why I haven't been paying attention, because you just do shit over here.
Well, I literally just put him there and I was gonna put it on and I was gonna be like, I cast this guy.
Oh, sure.
I
Next
was.
target creature is...
So you're the type of dude who like goes bankrupt before declaring it. I see how it is. You just
Okay,
you're like,
yeah. See, because the thing is,
I'm not almost bankrupt. I'm just gonna
sitting
go
over
broke
here
and
and I'm
let
going
you
to
know
pay
why.
3 of my mana, and I'm going to say I saw it coming. So, fuck this guy.
Fair enough. Alright, well. Joke's
You
on
tried.
you, now all of my cards are planeswalkers.
I mean, these ones.
I'm reading that, god damn it. Can I read my cards?
If it helps you win, then no, probably not.
Yeah, just no, I'm sorry.
Slap the hand out of his fucking hands.
Well, then I guess I have no choice but to play Martial Impetus, enchant creature, and is goaded, so my board becomes a 3/3.
Each other creature that's attacking one of your opponents gets 1/1. Oh my goodness.
It attacks each combat if able and attacks a player other than you. Why would it not want?
Wait,
It could attack you? I mean, I guess.
it attacks
It also
each
means-
combat if able and attacks a player other than you if able.
It also
I
means
guess they're-
it's literally going to attack every single combat because it has vigilance, so it doesn't get tapped.
Yeah.
So then, I'm going to attack you with all of these.
Okay.
So,
Well, I think it still only attacks on
no, it says each
it
combat.
attacks on other people's.
Yep.
So it's gonna get me too?
No, I still get to
No,
pick
it
who
just-
it attacks.
Okay. Oh, the way I was reading it, I thought it was just kind of like it goes for everybody.
Nope, it attacks every combat it's able, which normally it would only attack on my turn, but since it has vigilance and it doesn't tap, that means it attacks every combat.
Oh, okay.
But I still get to pick who it targets or what it targets. It just has to attack.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, then Trevor, I'm going to attack you for a lot. Remember, everything
I think
on the field also has
we may
mana.
have to look into that more because you don't have priority when it's not your turn.
Right, you don't need priority for that because
You need priority to attack. That's like how it's described. But like I said, we can look into
I mean,
that.
it specifically says each combat if able.
Like, okay, we'll look into it. Anyway.
I'll look into it after this is over. But I'm pretty sure that's
Jesus
how.
Christ. I'm just fucking.
Okay.
I'm interested to see how this is gonna play out.
So yes, I'm attacking you with everything, Trevor, and they all have menace.
So okay, I wanna see if I can like read how much damage that's all gonna do collectively. Soul Flayer is 4, right? Right.
Yeah.
The boar is
That's
the boar
It's a 3/3.
3/3.
Or no, sorry. This is 5/5.
So 11. 5/5. The boar's 5/5.
No, this thing whenever other creatures attack. So this is a
Oh, it
10
adds.
so it's a 15. It's 18 points total right now.
Holy shit. Wait, I see. Okay, so again, I'm gonna try to fucking. All right. So we got, we got the 9 counter. We got the 3 on Kethril, so that's 12.
Yeah, it's
right?
yeah, there's temporary stuff coming from Martial Impetus that's not like immediately being shown on those. 'cause
I
it's,
gotcha.
like,
So I see 14 between the 2 cards before the board. So 14 plus like whatever it is on the board. So it'd be. I don't know. It kind of makes sense to me. That stuff I mean, obviously I'm not gonna learn it in like one move, but. So wait, now
yeah,
that
it's all there. It's just it's interesting sometimes.
oh yeah. No, I guess the more I do it, the more I'll be able to make sense out of it. So.
I guess I'll just block the damage from. Actually, block the damage from. I guess that makes the most sense to do.
They have
Let's
menace.
play smart.
It has menace. You can't block him.
Well, sure,
Unless you have used 2 cards.
this is what I should do. Yep.
Okay, so you would just take 5 points of damage and all of your birdies are dead.
Yep. And your boar is dead as well.
I mean, if you attack him with 3.
He's like, that's
Three.
what you think.
My boar!
Oh no! He was the one.
That was a smart one, Trevor, because I am indeed looking up and they will indeed attack every single combat if able.
I didn't notice that these mana counters like had like this really cool looking effect on them. It's like a spacey cosmic effect.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright.
Yeah, they're literally on the Reddit page. They're talking about the fucking meta of the vigilance goaded combo meta.
Is that where you got your idea? Alright, drawing card.
No, I got my idea because I just knew it had vigilance and it doesn't tap.
What's this? So, I'm gonna play End Raise Forerunners, and that costs 3 green. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 3 green, and then 5 any color. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, Vigilance, Trample, Haste. I know some of those words. Just kidding, I have to read this. Attacking doesn't cause this creature to tap. Haste, that means that it can't get Summoning Sickness, right?
Yes. So he can attack right away this turn.
So Vigilance, Haste, and Trample. What does Trample do? Oh, this is...
yeah,
this goes through blockers, doesn't it?
Yeah, the extra damage will carry over to whatever you're attacking. And then that'll also make your Rootwood Druid a 5/5. And it also gains Vigilance and Trample. So basically,
so if I have 3/3 plus 2/2 is 5/5. That is correct.
Yep.
Shit.
But that's just till the end of turn, so it goes back.
Oh, it goes back down 2/2.
Yeah, but now it can attack for free because they have Vigilance, so they won't tap, just like my creatures. They won't tap.
All right. Quick question. What do my Planeswalker? Can I just use the like?
At any time you can use that.
Alright, so I'm going to return up to 1 target creature card from my graveyard and return it into my hand. Kind of like move the camera with my like search function out. All right, so I do have 2 manas which I could possibly cast if grab it right there. 3, 1. Well, shit. Okay, so I lied. Maybe I won't be pulling the card out. Yeah, I'll pull it out because I could always just play it on the next turn. Here I'm thinking I just want to like play it as soon as I get it out of the graveyard. Alright, so Spark Hunter Manticore, you're back in. There's a 6 added to the honor on that. When enters, blah blah blah. Other creatures you control get 2/2. So So my planeswalker doesn't attack. They're only
not-
there for like the health and
That's
defense,
not a,
right?
yeah, that's not a creature at all. So yes, it doesn't get affected.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try not to ask that same question over and over, but all right. So let's see. Equipped creature gets +1/+2 and it has hexproof. Do I need to pay anything to activate the artifact, or is that
No,
like
it's-
already
once
that was already part of
Yep,
the counter that I have?
Yep, it is. Once it's attached to the creature, it always gets those abilities as long as it's attached.
All right. So my counter is showing the appropriate display.
Correct.
Uh, So if I want to attack, if I wanted to attack anything, for example, I could use Root Weaver Druid with 5/5 and combine that with the 7/7 from my End-Raze Forerunners, right? And that would be a total of 12 damage. Does that make sense?
Yes, if it wasn't blocked.
What would be blocking it?
I mean,
Or is it depending on if somebody's blocking it?
Trample they can still be blocked if they have trample. It just means any extra damage will go through.
I gotcha. Aside from like, yeah, I gotcha. So, so for example, and this is just hypotheticals, I'm not necessarily picking Trevor out because he's directly in front of mine, but so the combined damage of this would be 12, and it's got trample. So if I hit the Certain Elementalist,
it's tapped, so it can't block right now. So Trevor does not have any defenses right now. So you could just attack him for free
and get like 12 damage on his life points immediately.
Yeah, or you could attack me, and I could at least kill one of them.
Do you select, or do I select like which one you actually get to kill?
I get to pick who I get to block. So you basically would put them both forward, and I would pick which ones I want to block. Which I would only block one because I don't want to lose my other creature, but it's only a 4/4, so either one of yours would kill it. So.
Right.
But I would definitely kill one with my commander.
So wait, so for example, your Cathril Aspect Warper is at 9/9, right?
Yep.
Just straight up 9/9. So I wouldn't be able to actually like kill it with either of these guys.
Nope. So you would lose one of them for sure if you attack.
I gotcha. That makes sense. I might attack. I think. I think I'm gonna attack you.
You're gonna attack me?
Ben.
Okay.
Yep. So, do we do like for combat? We just do this, something like that.
So you don't even have to. I'm not even gonna move them. So I'm going to block. I'm going to block this and kill it, and I will. You will eat the 5 points of damage.
Okay. And then this gets discarded immediately.
Yep, that goes in the discard pile.
All right. And
I do believe you get to scry once because you use this card to cast a creature.
Oh yeah. So wait, so for that battle, I did that combined damage. You lost your health, whatever. So Root Weaver, I'm just gonna call him Druid. Druid's gonna nothing happened to him. You can't counterattack immediately right after that.
So
right?
and he had vigilance, so he doesn't even get tapped. But now he does go back down to a 3/3 because that 2/2 only also lasted to the end of turn.
Gotcha. So I could attack with him one more time?
Nope, you can only attack once per turn, unless you have a card that gives you a second attack phase, which there are definitely cards that do that. But he can still defend.
Oh, I gotcha.
So like if Trevor comes at you with his fucking giant again, you could block it to protect Liliana. You would lose it, but at least you would protect it for another turn.
All right, I gotcha. So I think I'm really okay. So I'm just gonna scry one card. I don't know if I understand what this artifact does. Is there a way I can make note of this card, but also not keep it at the top of my deck? I want to move to graveyard. Oh, wait? Does scrying allow you to move cards to graveyard?
No. You put it at the bottom of your library.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I think I'm actually just gonna move this to the bottom of my library, and then I'll ask about you guys about it later. The wording is awfully I don't know. It's like deliberately missing what I feel like is the important use of the card. So I'm like,
yeah. I mean, you can also, well, like it's at the bottom, so it's most likely not going to come up. So we could look at it now, or if you want.
yeah. Shit. What? Fuck. How do I look at the bottom of? Oh, there it is. There we go. Liquid metal torque. I don't know what it says it's adding.
So that's adding a colorless mana.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a symbol. All right.
That's
And then
the symbol, and then it's
target. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so basically target non-land permanent becomes an artifact. So if you had a card that said destroy target artifact or return target artifact to someone's hand, like there was a... So you could basically, so take Trevor's thing for example, you could tap this to make this card an artifact in addition, so then if you had a card that targeted artifacts, you could target that. Is basically what that's doing.
So it changes a creature into an artifact, so I can use cards on that.
It adds it.
Yeah,
in
it becomes
addition.
like an artifact creature, which is also artifact creatures are just like a thing. Anyway.
Okay.
Basically, anything that says something about an artifact or anything that says something about a creature, both of those cards would affect something that is an artifact creature.
Exactly.
I gotcha. Yeah, that that definitely actually did clear it up a bit.
Yeah.
So I can. Do I hit
F to flip? Yeah, is what I did, and just put it on, and then F to flip.
All right. So this ends my turn, I believe.
Yeah, that's a good card, but that is a very situational card. So that's
Yeah,
probably a good idea. That would be like if you already had an instant in your hand to destroy target artifact. That's probably also why it just adds a colorless mana on the field too. So you can at least use it for that. But yeah, that's very situational.
I gotcha.
So I looked at that goad, and it's definitely only on your turn because you can't attack on someone else's turn. They did mention there's an illegal card called Party Crasher that used to specify. What does it say? It says haste. You can attack with Party Crasher once each combat during each opponent's turn. So that's the one that they're like. That's the only card that has ever.
People who use that fucking thing must be
turn,
real
but yeah,
parties.
it's technically an illegal card in Magic. I guess it seems.
Well, what the fuck Reddit was I looking at?
How I don't understand the concept of making a card that at some point becomes illegal. So like,
Magic is that if you ever see a card that has like a little wrench icon on it.
Oh, that's what this is. Yeah,
Yep.
it has a
So
wrench.
I definitely bought some of those because there's a lot of I bought one of those cards, which I'll have to show you guys later. But it's literally you play it. It's super expensive, but you basically switch. Wait, hold on. I probably have it right here.
wait, do you have a card with a wrench on it in your
No,
like on the
not in
build
here,
now?
but I bought it. I bought it
Oh, I see.
individually from. Here it is, right here. You probably won't be able to see it.
Oh shit! I gotta switch to Google real quick. All right, I'm watching you like lean out of the picture.
Oh, it's gonna be way too. Yeah. Hold on, let me do this. It's called the Everythingamajig. Oh god.
Oh,
I'm trying to
Yeah, I
center
see
it, but
it.
I'm moving it too much.
yeah, no, it's fine. I see that. So, and that's what, and that means it's illegal.
The wrench. So yeah. So basically, it's called the Everythingamajig. It's fine.
Any single issues with Spectrum concerning streaming or being involved? I mean, I'm not gonna whatever count my chickens before they hatch and shit. But knock on wood, nothing bad has happened so far streaming with that.
Give it a hot minute here.
Your ping looks fine in game.
Well, he's.
You guys think maybe we should put a fork in it? Maybe that was.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I was about to forfeit on my turn because I need to go to bed. But if we all want to end, I'll save this and we can pick it back up.
Yeah, we can pick it back up. It sounds
let's save it.
I probably gotta end the stream here because it's freaking the fuck out with that.
Yeah, bro, that's like legitimate timing too. Good timing for
the internet. The internet's like, whoa, bro, you're done.
Right? Don't you know it's 12 o'clock?
It's honestly probably. I bet you Spectrum's doing like server maintenance or something because it just
midnight hit and they refresh something.
Yep, I guarantee you that's exactly what's going on, and it's bouncing all over the place. So
yeah, one of the gerbils fell out of the fucking
yeah, there it goes. Perfect. Okay. Trevor, can you back? Well, I'll just get it later. I was gonna say I wanted to save the table.
Yeah, save the table.
Too late now.
Save it now. Now you can save it. There you go.
Okay.
I mean, or you can also wait until I fix it up too. It's up to you. Oh, someone just flipped, it seems.
I got it in time. We're good. Okay, chat, I'm gonna end this before it gets any worse. It's not recovering, so it's all downhill. If you can hear me, thank you for
yes, I can
watching.
Hear you.
I love you all.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did the other night, and that is, what he said. Did not ever bother.
I had to say it slow so the buffering would catch it.
I had to say it slow so the buffering would catch it. No, you said it slow like we're all deaf and old.
Yeah. Right, you bet.